medication and stuff.
Yeah.
And not everyone can take a month to go to India and shit their guts out and puke like for a month. That's what happened.
Yeah.
And it was the best thing I've ever done.
Wow.
If anyone ever has mental health issues or, you know, anything that, that the Western medicine isn't able to help, if you feel helped by Western medicine, cool, stick with it. But if you're not and you need more, I would go to India every time.
Yeah. It's very interesting that you're saying this, because I'm actually studying to become an Ayurvedic health coach, and I really, and I really strongly, we actually, the episode that we have on today is about that as well, and I feel so strongly about that as well, and it's really nice that you're saying that, because I also, you know, strongly believe that there's something there, because I mean these studies have been done for 5,000 or 6,000 years, you know, like it goes way
some
way
of them
back,
are,
you know?
I think I went, when I was in India, they showed me a piece of wood that had a recipe for medication, you know, ancient medication in inverted commas, like that was 8,000 years old.
Yeah.
And they say that it goes back 15,000 years. They're like, actually, it's beyond what we can all comprehend.
Yeah.
And the places that I've been literally grow their own medicine, and they pick it in like, it's like full magic, mate. Like they pick things in the full light of the moon, like, and they like, there's certain times that you have to pick or plant or like water things, or like, it's unbelievable, the detail and the energy that everything is infused with. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Wow, that's really amazing that you, and how were you drawn to go there? Like, did someone tell you to go, or was it something that you had on your mind for a while? Or
I took my mum 4 years before I went, because she has rheumatoid arthritis, and that is basically, she was told she'll never walk again, and that she would be in a wheelchair, and she would be on cancer drugs despite not having cancer for the rest of her life. And so we did a lot of research, and I was like, India, we've got to go to India. There's something in India, mate. Like, we just got to go there. And then we found about Ayurveda and panchakarma. And I took her, and when we went, she was in a wheelchair, and I was pushing her around. And then by the end, she walked out of there.
Wow.
And 2 years ago, walked up a mountain. So good. She's been 3 times. She still has to cleanse all the time. She still has rheumatoid arthritis, but there's a difference. She's living with it rather than sort of constantly in pain and wanting to die. She doesn't want to die.
It's nearly like living with it or dying with it, you know, like that's the contrast there. Wow, that's amazing. And then a few years later,
I was suicidal, and she was told that she'd never walk, and you know, I'm still around being a total twat, and she's able to walk, so you know, swings and roundabouts, everything's great.
That's it, but doing a 180 pretty amazing.
Totally.
pretty amazing. I mean, that's incredible. So it really healed you in that sense.
Yeah, totally.
Wow, that's incredible. Wow. So cool. And can you tell us a little bit, like, what happens in a chakra rave? Like, is it in a yoga space, or do you feel like, is there a DJ there? Like, how do you do those?
Usually a DJ there. It has been in DJ spaces, but it's also just been at full festival spaces. Also, that's the most popular place. They're the most popular places. I also do them in really random places, like giant church halls or inside a church. I know this awesome priest who I'm friends with, and he's fully in, to use a term of Wim, he's fully in for anything that I do, because he knows it's fun and good for the community usually as well. So he lets me do yoga raves in his church.
That's amazing.
It's so cool.
Come on. Speaking of that charm that works on all these people, like, yeah, sure, let's just talk to the priest and have a yoga rave there. Amazing.
He's so cool. Yeah.
That's cool.
He's really cool. Really cool priests. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
And there is a DJ usually, but if there isn't a DJ, I just put the music on and talk until the music comes on. Try and make some really inappropriate jokes that, you know, either divides the room, which I'm fine with, or makes, you know, just passes some time. People are trying to work out, they're like, is this really a yoga person that's talking like this? And I'm like, that's right. That's right. So
Yeah, that's
and
amazing.
it's just, we start at the base chakra, work up through the, I mean, it's, you know, it's a fast thing to do in 2 hours. That's normally the time frame, but it's not supposed to be massively in detail. It did take me 5 years to put together, because I kept going back and forth to India to speak to music gurus specifically about sound and chakras. So it's taken a long time to now have what, you know, seems like just a really fun, silly practice. It's actually based on a lot of really deep shit, ancient stuff.
Wow. That's so cool, because I think a lot of people just think like, oh yeah, raving, like just, you know, but you've really looked deep into also the practice, the study, the, you know, where it's coming from.
Yeah.
The ancient history of the chakras and stuff, like,
and how to activate them, not just with, you know, you mantra, but mudras and movement and intention and music and asana and dance, and there's so many different things, which is why I have people in wheelchairs come, like people who are in wheelchairs who also are not mentally necessarily cognitive, but their carers bring them, because even being around people with that will activate something in someone, or at least give them some comfort and joy. So because we all move together, so then it will bring in anyone who's sort of left behind. This is my belief anyway.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. When you're sharing that energy, the channels are open.
Yeah, mate.
They're receiving. Yeah.
Connected AF.
As fuck.
As fuck, bro.
Yeah, totally. Oh man, I would love to. I just don't know what's going to happen with the travel sort of crap. But when I got your email about the September festival, I was like, oh my god, that would be so amazing.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, mate.
What do you have planned for that? Like, so is it a few days of festival, and what is your vision for it? Like, what? Tell us.
So usually there's 3 spaces. Well, usually when it's a big event, like last year there were 1,500 people and there were 6 spaces. This time it's going to be maybe 200 people in 3 spaces. So the main area is called the yoga barn, and that's where we have all the dancing as well as yoga. So it's stuff that anyone that needs music. Then we have like a more talk place where people talk or do demos or meditation and breath. So it's a bit more of a chilled vibe, and that's like Peace and Rainbows tent. Gotta have rainbows in there. Shanti Shala was where we did the yin and restorative, and that was really nice too. And then what was the other? Oh, Karma Culture. Karma Culture is where all the martial arts happens and stuff like that. Cool. So Tai Chi, Qigong, as well as full-blown boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, Taekwondo, Kung Fu, karate, like you name it. So this year I think we've got some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which may not be allowed if we've got COVID.
Yeah, rolling over onto each other. Okay.
Why not just drop a little spit in my mouth while you're at it, buddy?
Yeah, cool.
I don't want to roll with you until you.
We can do a corona test at the same time. Yeah, I'll just put like a thing in your nose.
Oh God, my nose has been penetrated so many times. It's unbelievable. God,
insane.
It's like a new form of dating. Random. Just going, let them put things in my face holes.
You want to put that in my? Okay, sure.
Okay,
all right.
Go in deep.
I haven't known you for for 5 minutes, but okay.
Literally, don't even know your name.
No, but hey, go ahead. Yeah, it's insane. But that sounds incredible. That sounds and has it been a few years that you've been doing this now, Rach? Like, is this
7?
7? Wow.
And it's been vegan the whole time. It's been 100% plastic free the whole time. And we've always raised money for a cause. So in the past, African Vision Malawi is one, but now we're focusing on human trafficking, I think.
Yeah, amazing. Definitely need to help. Wow, that is so great. So all these years, and is it always in the same place?
No, so we've been in the same place a few years. But I've just found a new ridiculous site that has everything that we've ever wanted. So it's got 2 giant barns, which is so much better than a tent. Yeah,
totally.
Like, we're in England.
Yeah,
this is not tropical, bitches. This is not tropical.
Yeah, it's not fucking Mexico.
It's not fucking Mexico. We need fucking buildings so that we can be zen as fuck. Okay,
yes, please.
So it's got 2 beautiful wooden barns and a river and woodland
Shut up.
So it's going to be great. And I'm going to get a wood-fired hot tub and a wood-fired sauna down by the cold river so that we can do some Wim Hofing.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Because the river's always cold in England.
Yeah. You can do some
so it's
Iceman,
perfect.
Some Iceman practice. That's for sure.
Yeah. Hopefully Laura and Isabel will be with me because they want to do it. So I interviewed them and wrote an article on them for Om Yoga magazine because they have started an Icewomen community where it's all about women.
Ah, so cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's so freaking cool. And so I want to take them to various festivals this year to get them to motivate women because it is a very seemingly a male-orientated practice with a lot of ego, bravado, and testosterone.
Look at me, I got in the eyes.
Yeah. And I can do that with the best of them, but I would rather do it with some genteel women.
Yeah. Get the Shakti on.
Exactly.
Shakti eyes. Yeah.
And get more women doing it because it's really good for hormone regulation and we have a lot of hormones.
Yeah. that we need to balance out. That's for sure. Yeah. Wow. That's amazing.
I'm really into them. They're really cool women. They're really, really, really cool. So
yeah. Are they young or
30s, mid-30s.
Okay.
I think that's young.
Yeah.
I have to say that I think that's young. I'm 40 this year, so I'm like
I'm
really young.
I'm 41. We're all very young.
We're very young.
We're the youngsters, right? We're the youngsters. Oh man, but even the picture you're just describing of what it looks like, it's like, wow. Yeah, we all want some of that, especially in this time now. My goodness.
The problem is when you go to festivals in these places, you go, oh, I'm too busy doing all the festival to do all the chill out stuff.
Yeah.
So whatever.
It is really. And do you really do you travel around the UK a lot, like to scout for places, or do these places just kind of just come to you universally?
I'm from Oxford and they're always in Oxford.
Yeah.
Because I've got my shipping container full of festival there I don't want to take it very far.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And in Oxford, I've got a dad who is a builder who has trucks and shit that helps me with my shipping container. So
how convenient.
I know, it's very fucking convenient. I think that's what helped me do the festival in the first place is I've grown up on building sites. I'm incredibly practical and manual and I can build shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, stick up tents here, dig a hole here, put some wood here, make a fire, no problem.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's a very unusual group of skills and experiences. But
then it works, right? When they all come together, it just works. Yeah. No, totally. Yeah. Wow.
And I used to be a lawyer, so that helps with other shit like forms and licenses and insurance and legal stuff. So
yeah. That's so funny.
Organizing. I know. Can you imagine?
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's like, it'd be so funny. You walking in, hello, I'm your lawyer. Really?
I'm all black.
My lawyer looks like a unicorn. That's interesting.
I know, but I didn't look like a unicorn. I just had long, normal, boring hair. But I did get hired to the 4th largest law firm in the world because I was funny.
Well, there you have it. That's amazing. And did you enjoy it? Like, did you enjoy practicing law? Like, was it something? I
loved that one. That guy was amazing. I'm still friends with him now, and I stay with him and his wife in Hong Kong. He's Irish, and we love Guinness. He's Irish, I'm not, but I love Guinness. And so, we used to just drink Guinness, and I used to make the team piss themselves laughing. And apparently, that was good. I did also bill like £1 million worth. I billed that to clients.
Yeah,
but that wasn't the focus. Lawyers lawyers need to laugh too, so why not hire a unicorn?
In general? Like, I think unicorns should just be hired for everything.
Totally.
Most of the time unicorns can do everything, like just kind of.
That's why they're unicorns, dude. That's why they have a penis sticking out of their third eye, because that's how enlightened they are. That their third eye has materialized.
That is how it is. That is how it is.
Yeah.
And with everything that you got going on, like you're traveling so much, you're doing so many things, and you know, you got the festivals, the raves, like, you know, you name it, going to Mexico to hang out with, you know, Wim's kids. I mean, amazing.
His offspring.